Guys, I'm here to talk to you about how to mature as an INFJ. Things we struggle with, things that we have a hard time overcoming, have a hard time accepting, and even understanding sometimes can really be our Achilles heel. It can be what drives us to frustration. It can be what makes us want to isolate ourselves until we figure it out. We're constantly trying to figure things out, and we're constantly trying to figure out a solution. Why do I do the things I do? Why do I respond the way that I respond? Why do I struggle to do what other people find it so easy to do? These questions have plagued our mind. They brought us to a place of uncertainty about ourselves and about our identity and questioning if there's something wrong with us. So here today in this new series, my goal is to help you and other INFJs to grow as a person and to overcome the obstacles that you constantly experience day to day. And today I'm going to start with a very basic and constant struggle that I personally have faced as an INFJ and have found the solution for. And that is dragging your past to your present. INFJs are prone to becoming easily upset by criticism or confrontation of some sort. And that can drag on to our present in how we think and what we think about. And there have been times when someone said something that upset me, and I'm thinking about that, even after it's happened, to the point of feeling like I need to talk to someone to sort out my thoughts, trying to figure out why I'm still upset with them. And it can get to the point where at a workplace, I feel disrespected and like my job is no longer enjoyable because of something that happened in the past. So when you as an INFJ bring your past to your present, this toxicity is harmful to our way of thinking. And it's a very easy fix. It's very easy to get rid of that. It's just a simple changing the way you think and your perspective in the present. Remember, you're taking something that happened in the past, a past event, and you're talking about it in the present using past tense verbs. I couldn't believe what she did, how she was so disrespectful to me. If she had only listened, I wouldn't have been so upset. And we're talking about a past event as if it's still ongoing. We're talking about something that happened in the past, that was said in the past, that was done in the past, as if it's still plaguing us in our existing present. And this is a very simple fix, and I just want you to take something that you may or may not be dwelling on, or remember an instance when you did this. Take something that happened in the past that you can emotionally feel upset about, that you can feel is still kind of plaguing you, is still kind of agitating you. And I want you to think about what it was that happened. I want you to think about when it happened and who the offender was that made you feel this way. And now I want you to say out loud, and I want you to listen to your own words and think about this. It happened. Say that again with me. It happened. Repeat after me. It happened. It is not happening. The conflict took place in the past, not in the present. When you say this and you listen to these words, you will feel a sense of peace come over you because you are correcting your own perspective and your own train of thoughts. You are changing the way you're thinking. Again, it happened. It happened. I just got into an argument with my mother. The argument lasted 2 seconds. It happened. She's telling me, Eric, it's pouring. Bring in your clothes from the front porch. We'd put them in the washer. Heat wave came. We couldn't run the dryer. I put them outside. I said, I'll get them in a moment. It's not that important. She said, it is important. And I said, no, I'm on the phone with someone. This is important. They require my time. And she said, you're right. It's not important. She was kind of conceding and at the same time just trying to avoid conflict. She's an ESFJ. I'm sorry, ENFJ. ENFJ. But we had yelled at each other. Conflict lasted 2 seconds. I did not carry that to my phone and say, geez, my mom just doesn't listen sometimes. That girl gets on my nerves. I didn't say that to Gabriel. We were talking. and just kept carrying on with the conversation. Why? It happened. We're not fighting now. She left the room. She went to another room. I'm in another room. It happened. It happened. It is not happening. Therefore, there's no need to be upset. Training yourself to think in this way will remove you from the victimized mindset. And that's really what drives us to think this way. We feel victimized, or we allow ourselves to feel this way because we're trying to figure out, why did that person do what they did? Why did they commit an offense to me? The truth is, they don't even realize that they did do anything wrong. A vast majority of the time. When I say vast majority, I'm talking over 80%. Probably 81 to 82% of the time, people don't even realize they do anything wrong to upset us. So in this way, we make ourselves a victim, and then we go to that person later on sometimes and say, I'm still upset about what you did to me. And in the other person's mind, they're saying, wow, that's kind of petty. You're still upset about something like that? And they think this way because they don't think that they did anything wrong. They think it's just you getting upset over nothing. It's no big deal. Why are you going on about this? Are phrases they'll constantly, or commonly, I should say, use. Why does it matter? Get over it. It happened and it's in the past. What are you going on about? Our phrases in INFJ will constantly get from other people when we talk about things that we've experienced. And this happens because we are victimizing ourselves. And other people don't see that. They don't see why we're feeling the way that we're feeling. And to them, it's not a big deal because they're not upset about it. They're not bringing the past to the present. So when we come to them with something that happened in the past, talking about it like it's an ongoing emotional event, other people look at us like we're unhealthy or like we're being petty, squabbling. So this does hinder our social skills a little bit, and it can get in the way of some relationships, but when somebody understands these things, it's just emotional vulnerability and us trying to figure out why something took place, they're a lot more understanding and they're less prone to, for better lack of terms, belittling us. But, for better lack of terms, belittling us. But the easy fix to this problem is just changing the way that you think. It's just changing the way you think from it is happening, it happened and is ongoing, or it happened and needs to be discussed, to it happened, it's over. It's not ongoing. So I hope this video has helped you. Comment below any other thoughts you have or any specific topics you'd like me to talk about. Again, this video is made to encourage and promote healthy behavior in INFJs. I will continue making these series as things come to mind. Again, I have a lot on my plate, as some of you know, so I don't always think about what to talk about next. So your comments would be helpful. Hearing what you want me to discuss helps me to make more content at a faster pace, and it helps me to release content you actually want to hear and see and view. So please do share your thoughts below. I'm not going to criticize them. I'm not going to take them for granted. I do read all the comments. So do me a favor and comment below, comment your thoughts, and tell me if this video has helped you and what you'd like me to talk about next. All of you are beautiful. Remember, you have potential, and I'll see you next time.